It's 9 p.m. You finally have an hour, and the gym is a 20-minute drive, packed, and closing soon. So you tell yourself the lie. I'll just go tomorrow. And tomorrow becomes next week. The gym was never the requirement. It's the excuse. Some of the most freakish bodies ever built were made in prison yards, garages, and living rooms, with no membership and no machines. Goggins didn't carry the boats because of a fancy gym. So today, we're decoding the 8 ways to actually build a body at home. What each one does, who it's for, and which one fits the space and budget you actually have. Bodyweight training. No equipment, no excuses, just you, the floor, and gravity. Push-ups, squats, lunges, planks, movements humans have done for thousands of years before a single dumbbell existed. And here's the part the gym snob can't process. Your muscle cannot count your bank account. It doesn't know if the resistance came from a $400 machine or your own body weight against the floor. It knows tension. It knows effort. That's it. Herschel Walker, an Olympian, one of the most explosive athletes football has ever seen, built that entire freak physique on push-ups and sit-ups. No barbell. Think of your body like a loaded barbell you carry everywhere. The resistance is already attached. You just have to learn how to angle it. Now here's where people quit too early.
Body weight is too easy. I can do 30 push-ups.
Okay, can you do a one-arm push-up? A pistol squat? Because the second a movement gets easy, you don't add weight, you change the leverage. Harder angles, one limb, slower tempo, deeper range. Body weight scales to infinity if you actually understand it. The foundation of everything, free forever, and the only method you can literally never have an excuse to skip. Calisthenics. This is bodyweight training that grew up and went to the park. Pull-ups, dips, muscle-ups, levers, handstands. Bodyweight, but pushed towards skill and mastery. Hannibal for King is the patron saint here. A man who built a physique that broke the internet on nothing but a rusty pull-up bar and a patch of concrete in the projects. No supplement sponsorship, no machines, just years of brutal consistency. The difference between basic bodyweight and calisthenics is intent. Bodyweight asks, can you do the rep? Calisthenics asks, can you control your entire body through space? Think of it like the difference between walking and gymnastics. Same body, completely different level of command over it. The trap? The guy who tries to muscle up in week 1, kips like he's having an exorcism, and tweaks his shoulder for a month. You don't start at the muscle up. You earn it through progressions, negatives, holds, easier versions, for months. The most impressive thing you can build at home, but it demands patience most people don't have. A pull-up bar and time. That's the whole shopping list. Resistance bands. A few loops of stretchy rubber that fit in a drawer and cost less than 1 month of a gym membership. And the iron crowd laughs at them, until they actually try them. Here's the genius. A dumbbell only fights gravity, so it's hardest in the middle and easy at the top. A band is the opposite. The more you stretch it, the harder it pulls back. The tension climbs exactly where most exercises are usually easiest. The squeeze. Think of a band like a partner who pushes hardest right when you want to quit. They're also joint-friendly, travel-sized, and let you train every angle. Presses, rows, pull-aparts, curls, even assisted pull-ups. The mistake? The guy who buys the cheapest set, grabs the lightest band, does 20 mindless reps, and feels nothing. Bands still need progressive overload. Thicker bands, more tension, more reps in reserve. Treat them like a tool, not a toy. The most underrated, most portable strength tool on this list. Perfect for beginners, travelers, and anyone with cranky joints. Dumbbell-only training. 1 pair of adjustable dumbbells. That's it. That's a complete gym in the corner of your bedroom. Because with 2 dumbbells, you can train every single muscle in your body. Press, row, squat, lunge, curl, raise, hinge. There is no muscle that a dumbbell cannot reach. Dr. Mike would tell you the magic isn't the machine, it's the progressive tension. And dumbbells progress beautifully. The freedom of movement also means each side works on its own, so your strong side can't carry your weak side. Here's the move that changes everything. Get adjustable dumbbells. 1 compact pair that replaces 15. Because the #1 reason home dumbbell training fails is people buy 1 light pair, outgrow it in a month, and have nothing heavier to progress to. Then they blame home workouts instead of their shopping. If you only buy 1 piece of equipment for life, make it a pair of adjustable dumbbells. The highest return on investment in all of fitness. Kettlebell training. 1 cast iron ball with a handle, and it moves in a way no dumbbell can. The kettlebell's weight sits below the handle, off-center, which makes it built for swinging, momentum, and full-body ballistic power. The swing, the clean, the snatch, the Turkish get-up. Pavel Tsatsouline practically introduced the kettlebell to the West, and he built it into a system around one idea: power and conditioning in the same tool. 1 heavy kettlebell trains your strength and your cardio at the same time. Think of it like a gym and a treadmill fused into a single 8-kilo lump of iron. But here's the warning, and it's a real one. The guy who watches 1 video and immediately swings with a rounded back, using his arms to lift instead of snapping his hips. That's not a swing, that's a back injury in slow motion. The kettlebell rewards technique and punishes ego harder than anything else here. The best single tool for building power and conditioning together. But learn the hip hinge first, or it'll humble you. Loaded backpack training. You don't have weights? You have a backpack and a planet full of heavy objects. Fill it with books, water jugs, sand, rice, and suddenly you have an adjustable weight that costs $0. This is the prison yard, broke college student, no excuses method. Throw it on for squats, lunges, step-ups, rows, and presses, and your body weight movements just got heavier. The genius is it solves bodyweight training's one real weakness. At some point, your own weight isn't enough, and the backpack is how you keep adding load without buying a thing. Think of it like cheating the system. The gym sells you iron. The floor gives you the same overload for free. The catch is the cap. A backpack only holds so much before it's awkward. So for serious lower body strength, you'll eventually outgrow it. The ultimate zero-budget overload hack. Nobody on earth has a real excuse after hearing this one. Minimalist training. This isn't a tool, it's a philosophy. The art of getting maximum results from the fewest possible exercises. No fancy split, no 20 machines, just a handful of brutal, high-effort compound movements done with total intensity. One squat variation, one push, one pull, one hinge. Taken close to failure, progressed every week. The whole idea is that most people don't need more exercises. They need more effort on fewer of them. Bruce Lee said it best. He didn't fear the man who practiced 10,000 kicks once. He feared the man who practiced one kick 10,000 times. That's minimalism. Depth over variety. Meanwhile, there's the guy with 11 exercises, 3 apps, 2 spreadsheets, and 0 hard sets, wondering why nothing's growing. Perfect for the busy, the overwhelmed, and anyone short on time. 3 movements done savagely beat 30 done softly. Hybrid home training. The final method, the one that actually wins long-term. You stop being loyal to a single tool and you combine them. Adjustable dumbbells for raw strength, a pull-up bar for calisthenics, a band for the angles iron can't hit, a kettlebell for conditioning, a backpack when you need more load. This is how you build a complete home gym for the price of 1 year of membership and never drive anywhere again. Frank Madrano and the best home athletes aren't loyal to one method. They're loyal to results. The mistake is collecting equipment instead of using it. A garage full of dusty gear you bought on January 1st isn't a home gym. It's a storage unit with good intentions. The end game. A few smart tools used consistently, and you will never need a commercial gym again. So, 8 methods. And did you catch the thread running through every single one? Not one of them required a building, a membership, or a single machine. Bodyweight gives you the foundation. Calisthenics gives you mastery. Bands, dumbbells, and kettlebells give you load. The backpack gives you overload for free. Minimalism gives you focus. And hybrid ties it all together. Here's the truth the gym wants you to forget. Muscle is built by tension, effort, and consistency, and not one of those 3 is sold at a front desk. The prison yard knew it. Hannibal knew it on that concrete. Goggins knew it. The body doesn't care where you train. It only cares that you did. So stop waiting for the perfect gym, the perfect schedule, the perfect tomorrow. Pick one method that fits your space and your budget. Start tonight, on your floor, and progress it like your life depends on it. Because the way you'll feel in a year kind of does. The gym is closed. Your living room isn't. You've got the methods now. But a method without a plan is just random sweating. Knowing how to actually structure these into a week that grows you, that's the next video. Subscribe so you don't miss it.